Crafty friends, it's Sheree. How's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel, Turquoise Dreaming. Today I'm starting working on some Christmas journals. So I pulled all the books out that I had showed you the other day except for one. I think there's one more or one or two more in one of the bins that I couldn't put my hands on at the moment, but I think I have enough here to get started on. I don't know if I'll even get through all these, but I've got some cardboard for the new spines. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little golden books. I've got this one that I don't know what year I made this. I don't know if it was last year or what. I think it was before last year, and I still have it to finish. But I just need some pages in here. I've got the cover all ready to go. So that, and then this one, and this one is kind of intriguing me. I kind of want to see how it develops, so I thought I would start with this little one. It's so cute. I think it'll be a cute size. It's looks like this on the front, Christmas Memories, the little photo album, and it looks like this on the back, a little verse here. Very cute. 2 barcodes that I would cover up, but I want to start by making possibly I'm going to check out the spine that's here. I want to cut out the actual little photo album part here. So I'm going to cut that out of here. And I may be able to use these in a journal. We'll see. They're little, slips, little photo slips or sheets. And so I may be able to use those in a journal still. But yeah, I'll definitely keep them around and see if I can use them somewhere. But I'm just cutting out the inside part here. I'm trying not to cut into the spine. So yeah, that's just it. That's all there is to it. Just a few places for photos, and there's the plastic spine there. So let me put that to the side. And then, so what I wanted to see was if this would flatten out and how big it was when it's flat and what it looks like. See, yeah, I'm not going to be able to use this for what, it was rounded. When it's rounded, it's flat, but when I flatten it out, it's got crinkles in it. See that? And that doesn't look good. Now, I could cover it up, but it's kind of, let me see how wide it is. I kind of want to put, I think, 2 signatures in here. Actually, it is it's not quite 1.5 inches. It's 1 and just a little over 1 1/4 inches. So, but it's kind of, I don't know, I just don't think it's going to be good in the long run to try to use the original spine. So let's go ahead and cut that off and see where we go from there. And so I've got all the books here. I've got some fabric that I can use on the new spines. And I've got, other things here to make a new spine. That I need to make a new spine. So I thought we'd just, get started on the covers for new journals here, for Christmas journals. Okay, so let me just even this out here and make sure that the spine, the old spine, is cut off evenly here. I think that's good. So when I make a new spine, it'll be 1.5 inches, but the problem is I'm going to have to cover up some of this. So what I would probably go for is, this is the manger scene here. So it's about Christmas. So I don't have to have the word Christmas here. So my fabric will probably come over here and you'll have the word memories. And then you'll have the manger scene. So I think that's still okay. I like that idea. And then I didn't take a cold tablet today, so I'm trying to see how I am without a cold tablet. Like, I'm fine. I feel good. I'm not 100%, of course, but I'm still stuffy, and I think I don't have a cough, but once in a while my throat gets a little itchy. So I think when I take the cold tablet, of course, that helps with maybe my stuffiness, and maybe maybe it keeps my throat from getting any kind of itchy or whatever. So we'll see how it goes during this video. Maybe I should have taken a cold tablet beforehand. I can always run and get one, but then it takes, what, 30 minutes to kick in, right? Okay, so let's look to see about a new spine here. I think this is going to be so cute. Where's my cardboard? So this is a cardboard. This is really thick. This is from like some seam binding or something. A really thick one. Thick cardboard. So my 1.5 inches is... Let me make a mark and then we'll cut this. I do like to cut it with my paper cutter so I get a nice straight cut. I want a crooked spine. Let's see, pen. I got a pen right here. That's 1.5 inches. Let's go ahead and cut that, and then we'll do our, check the length because this is a little bit too long. But I had this little piece in my cardboard stash here in my craft room. And let's see if this will cut through. Cut through my cardboard. All right. Okay. I think that lines up pretty good right there. And let's see if we can chop through here. There we go. Okay. That looks good. Now, this is our back. This is our front. Now, our length. So I'm going to line this up exactly. Lined up to the top, even with the top. And then we'll measure it here at the bottom. So about right there. Let me just measure it with the front cover here. That's even. I want it to be exact, so being very careful. I don't want it to be too short, too long. Okay, here we go. So it's that mark right there, the second one. The first one was a little short. We'll see. We'll see how I did in a second here. Okay, another cut through the cardboard. All right. Cut right through it. All right, let's see. Yes, it looks good. Okay, so let's tape this down. Like I said, this is nice thick cardboard that I had. I've never bought chipboard. I always just save my cardboard, and if it's thin, you can double it up. If it's thick, then you only need one piece. You know, you can play it by ear with whatever you have. You can even double up or triple up cardstock if you wanted. If you didn't have any cardboard and you didn't want to buy any chipboard or whatever online. Okay, I've even used, if you want it to be a little flexible and not stiff like with cardboard, I've used wallpaper. Wallpaper is nice and sturdy, and then you have kind of a little bit of flexibility in there, so I think that makes a really fun spine too, depending on what kind of spine you want. Okay, you know, underneath your fabric tape, whatever you use to attach it. Okay, so when I make a 1.5 inch spine, I need 2 pieces of tape, and by that I mean one here and one here. Let's see if this will wrap around, or do I need to cut it? Looks a little crooked here. Let me see. Why does it look crooked? It didn't look crooked on... Oh yeah, it does look crooked on this side. Okay. I don't want to destroy anything here. Okay, my tape. Flatten that out and then get my... It doesn't matter if my tape is crooked. What matters is my spine. I don't want my spine crooked. So I need my little space there. You know what? I'm going to cut this off. It's making me rather, it's rather awkward to keep it attached there to wrap around. So I'm just going to cut it off. I got my tape on there. This might be the easiest way to do it. And then I'm going to make sure my spine is straight. I have my space. And I got a glare here on my tape, so it's hard to see a little bit. But just trying to make sure that my space is big enough and that the spine is straight. There we go. Okay. Okay. I like that. It's straight. I'm happy with that. My tape is crooked, so if it looks crooked, it's my tape that's crooked, but that doesn't matter. That's going to be covered up. See, and I can wrap this little piece around here. No biggie. Okay. And now make sure my covers are upright before I tape the other one down. Let's go ahead and put a piece of tape over here. And then we'll do the front. So this will be a little easier. I think I've got my space. And oops, it moved a little bit. Let's just put it down here. And then we'll put it back down here. Again, I'm trying to make this hard on myself. Can you tell? I'm trying to make it harder than it is. I'm not really. I'm just I'm being weird today, I guess. Not on purpose. It's just happening. Okay, so I'm getting my little space, trying to see through this tape. My space and my new spine, so it's nice and straight. Got my space, everything's straight, so I'm going to tape that down. And even, that's another thing I was trying to get it even here and here, top and bottom. Okay, so now we will do this side. Now it's already together, so it won't be as difficult. All I got to do now is tape it down. So I'm just putting tape over. In case you've never seen a junk journal made before, I'm just putting tape over enough to make sure it's on there. You don't have to put it too far over. And so let me make sure that's all nice and solidly down, yeah. And now the front. It's probably about 1/4 of an inch or a little bit. It's not 1/2 an inch. It's like 1/4 of an inch or a little bit more than 1/4 of an inch that I'm putting it from over onto the covers. You know, from here to here, from here to here. 1/4 of an inch, just under 1/2 an inch, whatever, something like that. But it's not even 1/2 an inch. But of course, if you feel better about putting more over, you can. You can do whatever you want. You can put an inch over if you want. It just, you know, just got to remember that you're going to cover it up with your fabric, and whatever you're covering up, you know, you don't want it to cover. If you don't want it to cover certain things, you got to make sure of where you're putting it, right? Yes. Okay. So let's see, get an idea of what it might look like. There's the new spine. That's going to be cute. It's a, you know, since it is a photo album, so it's the measurements are, you know, it's great for if you just want a December daily where you're keeping photos and maybe just putting little notes under your photos. It will be great for that. It is like 4 by 6 photos, I would think. So this is just over 4.5. There's the 4.5 inch mark right there, and you see it's a little bit more. And then this way, it is basically 6.5 inches. So nice size, really. Very interesting, very cute. Make a good little gift too. Okay, let's I don't think I need my paper cutter anymore right now. Let me put it in back of me. Okay, so now we're going to pick out a fabric. I didn't pick out a fabric ahead of time. I just put all my Christmas fabrics right here in front of me. So hopefully I can find one that I like. We've got lots of different colors here, blue and red and yellow. So let's see what we have. We've got this one with snowmen on it, which I don't think I want to do, but, well, there's other things on here, aren't there? And the colors are actually very good. Interesting, right? But they're whole pictures. So you would get part of a picture if I use this. There's no, like, yeah, the colors are great here, but the picture would be just a partial picture. Let me just see, like if I use this one, Love is Patient, it would be like, I mean, I could get away with it, I think, but I think that it's not the perfect fabric for this journal. So let's keep looking, see what else I have. Now this one's got like bright colors, so this one's not the right colors. This one, not the right colors. This one, I've got a lot of this, and it is good colors. I could use this. Let's see if this is the best one. So I'm going to keep this here as an option. I got some scraps here, little pieces. I've got a solid red if I wanted to use that. It's a little overpowering type of red because this red is a very kind of almost like a faded looking red. This one's not right. This one is a brighter red too. Don't really like that one. Oh, let's see about this one. This kind of plaid with snowflakes. Let's see. It's got green in here. You know, I like that a lot better than this one. It just really adds a lot to it, doesn't it? I like this one. Okay, so this is my favorite so far. I like this one. Favorite so far. Okay, so I'm going to leave that here. Anything else? Let's see. I got more of this. Another piece of that. I just put that with my second favorite. This one's nice. But again, it's a brighter red, which I could use, but I still, this one's my favorite. This one's nice. This is a kind of a homespun looking one. And if I didn't already see this, I probably would consider this one because it has all the right colors in it. But this one really adds to it a lot. I mean, let me see. Okay, let me leave that one here for a second. Sometimes it's not the hardest part, but it just takes a minute to, like, when I'm doing one that's not just Christmas, then I look through all of my fabrics, which is a lot, and I don't think gingerbread men, colors on this are good, but I don't think the gingerbread men really go with the manger scene, so I don't think I'm going to use this one on here, although it's super cute. Yeah, all these fabrics right here that you're seeing, I got all of these at thrift stores, I believe. Oh, this one's cute too, but again, it's gingerbread men, but the colors are nice. The green is nice, but again, gingerbread men with this manger scene, I just don't think it goes. And then this one's cute, but I don't think, like, I think the other green one I like better. It has little wreaths on it. Like, if I didn't have these two to pick from, I might pick this one. Especially since it's such a small piece that I have, and I wouldn't mind using it up. That's not really right for that. And the last one is ornaments. And this one actually could almost be used if I didn't have these others. Okay, so we're narrowed it down to these two. I want to just look at this again, like if I was going to use this. I want to see, because it's got all the, you know, nice motifs on here. I just want to see if I were actually going to use this, what it would look like. Try to get an idea of exactly, or, you know, the best I can what it would look like. So a little boring there. Like I would need some trim or something. So I would have to almost cut like beside this little branch of whatever this is, pine or holly. So something like tear that edge off and start here and put that over there like that. See, that would be pretty. And that would wrap around, and it would be perfect on here, except it would be more of a blending in type of thing, and it would look perfect. I just want to see one more time and make up my mind here. Usually I do all this off camera, so when I come to you, I already have it. I either have it already done or I already have the fabric chosen. Okay, so let me see this one again. I just like that it adds a lot of color on this one. It just adds a lot to it, you know? And I don't really feel like I need a trim here. On that one, I don't know, it would depend on how it tears, where I would tear that edge off to get to the branch part. I just like that it adds a lot of color over here, so I think I'm going to go with this one. Alright, I made up my mind. It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it will be. Okay, so I need a piece to, well, this can wrap around, so we'll see if we can do that. Wrap it around instead of two pieces. String. And so we're going to cover the Christmas, like I said, because I just, you know, otherwise I'm going to be covering half the Christmas, and that doesn't look great. So I'd rather just cover it the whole Christmas and have the word memories. So it goes to there in the front, and in the back I'll have it come over to, say, this, where this picture starts, right here, where the frame of the picture starts. So there to there. So I'll make a little notch right here. I wonder where I got this one. I don't know. It could have been, I think it was a scrap. It doesn't look like it was. I was trying to decide if it was a fat quarter. It may have been a fat quarter, but it may have been from, all the others I know are from thrift store. This one just has fold marks in it like it was from a fat quarter from somewhere, Walmart or whatever. Okay, so I want this with a straight, like, selvage edge here. So that's going to go there. And I'm going to need probably my pinking shears. Let me grab those. When I cut it, I want it to have a pinked edge. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and glue this down, and then we will, you know what, I think I want to put some paper here first. Yeah, I just thought about that. But it will look something like this. Let me pause and go find some paper that I want to put in here. And we'll put the paper in, then we'll do this, and we'll have this, possibly the cover done. Maybe some pockets here too. We'll see what kind of paper I choose, so I'll be right back with some paper. Okay, I've pulled out a piece of paper, and it's kind of overall, I'm going to say generic background, so that I can either leave it like it is, or I can put a pocket and I won't be too afraid of covering it up. And I don't mean afraid, I just mean, you know, sometimes I like things so much I don't want to cover them up. So let's cut a piece to go in the front and back, and then we'll put the fabric on. But I wanted to go inside the little frame here. You know, pretty much be the same as this paper that they have on here. So let's kind of measure. Let's see, I'm going to make a little cut here where I want to cut. And let's see if it's the same Like if I use that same, like, because I can just cut this whole piece and then I can have a piece for the front and back. I just want to see how it fits over here. Yeah, it's a little bit long for over here, but I can trim it a little bit. Looks like the back maybe a little bit wider than the front, and I need to cut off this branding strip so I can get the paper in here. So it's 12 inches, you know, right now it's longer than 12 inches with the branding strip. Here's my cut right there. Now it'll fit in here. Whoop. Gotta be careful how you catch that, right? Yeah, I realized something when I was in Florida using this paper cutter. I know one of my subbies mentioned that I might need a new paper cutter, which I probably actually do. But this one's fairly new, so I didn't really want to buy a new one yet. But I noticed, I think maybe I was, see, I'm trying to use it correctly. I think if you use it correctly, it cuts better, of course. So, like, you're supposed to press down on this right here. It even has it right here. Please press on this part with your hand when cutting the paper. So you're supposed to press down here. And I think you have to make sure when you're bringing this handle down that you don't push it outward. You know what I mean? Like you don't even know you're doing it. So kind of almost like you got to push it inward so to make sure you're not pressing outward. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's what I've been doing, trying to just to make sure I'm not pressing outward. So, and it's been working much better. So, anyway, because my previous paper cutters have always been I had the Fiskars roller cutter, and that one, actually the parts started breaking off the roller part because I had it since 2015, so almost 10 years. By the time I got a new one, I guess I probably had this one for a year now, so probably 9 years, and then it started just breaking because it has some plastic parts on and the roller part of it that hold the blade in, the roller blade. But it is a really good one, and I would buy that one again. And I think I would highly recommend that one. And the roller one, not the one that slides with the little blade, the little triangular blade, pointy blade that sticks down, but the roller blade, that's the best one. So if I buy another one, it will be the Fiskars roller blade one. Okay, so hopefully I'm cutting this right. I made a little fold there, a little crease so I could see where to cut. Okay, so yeah, that looks good. I think it's just a hair too wide over here. I don't want it to go into my spine and be kind of getting in the way over there. So I'm just going to cut a sliver off here. Like just a sliver. Okay, that was like the smallest sliver ever. Okay, so yeah, that's good. It's inside the cover. It won't get in the way of folding the cover or anything. So let's glue this down with some Fabri-Tac. Get it nice and solidly glued down. And I'm tempted to just do all the covers, but I don't know if I want to do that. I kind of do want to do that though. What do you think? Should I just make one? I mean, I'm not going to make all of them at the same time, but I kind of just like, it would be fun to just do all the covers and then maybe work one at a time on the pages. And I'm thinking about, you know, because I've done a December daily for several years now myself, and, you know, I've done daily, you know, I've done the actual daily thing, and I've done the last year, and I don't know if it was daily or what the year before that, but last year I know it wasn't daily, it was just whatever I have to put in, whenever I have to put it in, that's what I did. And so however you do it, if you do a December daily or just a December or just a Christmas journal, I know when I've done mine, no matter how I do it, daily or just Christmas or December, whenever I can, that I like to start off with kind of a blank page and see what I have. Like I have my decoration pieces and I have my pictures or whatever I've gathered from the day or the week, and then I just decide how I want to put it together on a page. So I like for mine, when I make my own, I make it just pages and then go from there. I can add a pocket, I can add a tuck spot, I can add whatever, I want. Flip out, tip in, just whatever. So I'm thinking that I would like to do the pages. That's why I'm thinking maybe if I do all the covers, then I can do, pages, and then kind of make a little kit or bundle or whatever to send along with it of all the things, and then let whoever gets them decide, where they want the pockets and where they want to put tuck spots and everything, you know what I mean? Because you can just glue those things in. Glue in your tuck spots in your pockets if you want them, or maybe you don't want any pockets or tuck spots. You just want your pages wide open for pictures and writing. So, I don't know, that's what I'm thinking about this year, because I know that's what I like. And if I like it, I think I'm a pretty average person. You know what I mean? Like, I'm nothing special. So I think the average person is like me. Maybe they want, or you all want your pages wide open too. So, all right, that looks really cute with that paper there, doesn't it? I probably won't want to cover that up now because it's so cute. It's pretty adorable, I would say. I like the yellow frame of the original frame and cover, and then that color next to it. Very pretty. And now we're going to put the green spine fabric. Very, very pretty. Yeah, I think I found this. I don't know if I found it last year or the year before, but if I ever find another one of these little, photo albums like this, I will definitely pick it up. But I knew this one was just so cute when I found it, wherever I found it. I wonder if I found it in Florida last year. I don't know. I don't know where I got it. I don't remember. Could have been Florida. Could have been here. Okay, that's super cute. Now we're going to do the fabric. I like my fabric to go on top and cover up all the edges here in the middle. So that's why I do my paper first and then my fabric. Okay, so this is the inside. I really have to be careful. I should have done the outside first. Let me see what we're going on here. Yeah, everything's upright before we put our fabric on. Yeah, I already checked that, but see, I need to know where this is going on the outside here. I should have done this first. I'm gonna turn this over and kind of awkwardly do even though I have glue over there, I'm gonna awkwardly do this first because I need to see where it's going here, because it has to go in a certain place when I'm covering up the word Christmas, not on purpose. I would leave it if I could, but just because I'm going to have to cover up part of it to put fabric on here, and I don't want to cover up just part of it because that would be weird. So you can always add the word Christmas there too. If you get this and you want the word Christmas, you can put letters there, if you have some ABC letters. Okay, so I want this to wrap around down to the bottom of the journal pretty much. So I'm going to leave a good amount of fabric here and then try to get this on here, like I said, awkwardly, because I already have glue on the back and I can't lay it down now. But it's going to be like this. Wait, a little bit more here. So it can go down to the bottom. And now let me pull it over. I don't want to glue over my table, so that looks straight here. So I'm going to gently put it on here, and then I'll turn it back over and get it more glued down. But let me just turn this over here and get this glue covered up so I'm not so awkward. Okay, so this I want to come down and cover up the bottom piece that I have wrapping around here, if I can. Got a string here that I like to pull off. So let me see how it looks. All right, so this is going to go down to here approximately, and so I need to cut about right there. So I'm going to grab, this is where I needed my pinking shears. I want my pinking shears to cut this right here. Let me just cut right there. Probably more than I need, but see if I can cut a straight line here. Okay, is that straight? It doesn't really matter, it's going to be covered up, but it's not perfectly straight. But okay, so we're going to glue this little piece up. So this is a cute little size, like you could make a journal this size out of a box or anything. You know, you don't have to have one of these little photo albums. And I know Carla Frizzell kind of makes journals approximately around this size, these little ones. This just reminded me of it when I started making. I was like, oh, these are about the size. It's probably about the size that she makes for her little journals that she makes, those little ones. And I just happened to have this one that I had in my stash. And I think I must have found it somewhere last year. Just don't remember where. But super cute. Okay, so let's get this. Alright, so is this all glued down? Let me make sure. Yeah, no, I need a little bit of glue in here. So we're going to get this glued down, then we're going to turn it back over to the front and make sure that's all glued down. And then we'll see what it looks like. Alright. Got strings, and then a little bit here, under here. Oh, it's got glue strings everywhere. Yeah, yep. Alright, a little bit here, a little bit there. Alright. Looking good, looking good. Okay, let me just kind of push this into the groove. You can use a bone folder, you can use your fingernail, you can use your scissors, you can use whatever you want to do this. I just never have my bone folder. I should put it in my little jar here because I've got a couple of them, but they're just over wherever they are put away. I never have them out here. Okay, let me see, that looks good. Yep. Just want to make sure this is all pressed down into that glue. Alright, that looks good. So cute. And then, okay, a little bit here and there. And I don't want glue to go everywhere, so let me grab, this is getting a little messy here. Let me grab a bit of septic wipe. These are actually dried out, but they still come in handy. So for stuff like this, so got them here. I'll have them here to use. Good for wiping off glue, right? I hate to waste any glue, but if I use that, it might go places I don't want it to go, so I need to clean it off. Alright, so I'm going to put some glue under here. Get this edge glued down. Alright. And there's a little bit right, where's that? Did I throw it away? My little cloth. Let me grab it back here. Where did it go? Here it is. There's a little, I need to poke this in here, and I don't want glue going everywhere. I need to poke it in there a little tiny bit. Okay. Now I can use a wet one. I just don't have any wet ones in here right now. I've been just using some using these and then wetting them with some whatever cleaner if I need, or water, or cleaner, or soap and water, or whatever I need to use to clean something. Okay, so nice and sealed there. Okay, let's check out the grooves. And then I'm going to glue this down here. This one's getting down to the nitty-gritty. Yeah, so if you see this, let me know what you think about my thoughts on how to make December journals or Christmas journals this year. Kind of blank journals with all the stuff. Like if you saw my stash. If you saw my stash video, you know I have a lot of stuff, right? So I would just be taking oodles of that stuff, putting it into a little package or a big package, and sending it all, and then whoever gets them would do the decorating. And you know, you're adding your stuff that you want to save, your memories and pictures and things, or whatever you want to put in your journal. I think that's, I mean, I would like that, so. Okay. Is it all solid? It is. Okay, and that looks pretty. I will put something here and here eventually, maybe something all across the bottom, because I really don't need this either. So, anyway, that's what she looks like. Super, super cute. A little string here. Oh, that's not even attached. But yeah, I like it. I like the color it adds. This green adds over here. And that's a pretty spine. The back goes up to the frame. The inside. Super cute. Do we have enough? Oh, we need a little bit of glue right there. Yeah, it looked a little, I mean, you know, the signatures are going to go right in there. So you will only see the edges and maybe a little bit in the middle. There we go. That's tight now. Okay. Anyway, I think that's it. Good for today. We got one cover done. I think I am going to work on a couple more covers, so I don't know if I'll do them on video or what. Let me know if you like seeing the covers made on video. Do you want me to do them on video? Or would you rather just see them done? It's crafting, so if you wouldn't mind commenting, let me know if you want to see more covers made from scratch. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.